Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Jennifer and I'm so excited to do this video for you guys. I saw Larry Reed do this video and it's like a book tag video.
Chào anh em là con gái miền Tây mới lên thành phố được có mấy ngày nhìn thấy xung quanh người đông đúc xe cộ sao mà bỏ lúc nhúc không như quê em quanh năm khung cảnh yên bình.
This is my first video of 2025. I am so excited to be back. I haven't posted in like a month basically. I do have vlogs that I filmed while I was on vacation during December to January, and then I just have been having trouble importing my stuff into my computer and laptop. I don't know what the issue was, but I think I fixed it, so bear with me. Those videos will be up soon, hopefully. So this is basically my first official video of 2025, and the best way to do it is talking about books. We're gonna get started with the question. So the first question is, how many books are you planning on reading in 2025? Realistically, 25 to 50 books, but my goal is 100. I've read, I think, 4 books. This is also including comics, as in like omnibus and stuff. I've read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, Volume 1 of Catwoman East End, and then Hush. So I'm currently on Hush, but I'm gonna be finishing it soon, and that's in the month of January, which is like amazing. So I think my goal of hitting 100 this year may be achievable. And then the second question is a book you're likely to reread this year. You've Reached Sam by Dustin Tao, and that book did something to me because that's all I can really think about, and it wrecked me from the first page to the end. That's one book that I always recommend to people who wants to read romance to where you're bawling your eyes out basically. And another 2 books I'm planning on rereading is actually right here, Twisted Love and Twisted Games. I'm currently reading Twisted Lies, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as interested in Twisted Lies as I was in Twisted Love and Twisted Games, because those 2 books I finished within 24 hours. So I read both of those books in 2 days basically. Look how much I tapped, especially Twisted Games. Look at how much I tapped. You bet I'm gonna be rereading this. So those are the 3 books, and then the other 3 books I'm planning on rereading this year, which I actually just read this year, is Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and Onyx Storm. But that's gonna be for a separate video because I want to do a video where I reread it and basically just do a reading vlog that I'm gonna cry my eyes out again, and I'm gonna go through all the emotions again. Oh, I might reread God of Malice as well. I'm kind of on the second book, but I don't know, God of Malice, like, he did something for me, okay? A priority read on your 2025 TBR. Now listen, I have a TBR, okay? I have a TBR list. My whole shelf is my TBR. I have a TBR cart that I made. Now, have I read anything from the TBR cart or shelf? No, okay? I just read what I want to read, and I don't know why I keep making these TBR lists even though I don't read from them, but I'm gonna try my best to read from my TBR list. But my priority read on my 2025 TBR right now is Onyx Storm, Boys of Tommen, along with the Zodiac Academy series, Legacy of God, and the Magnolia Park universe, along with the Devil Knight series. So those are like my priority read. Those. Oh, I also want to read Flawless by Elsie Silver. That's another one on my list, and also finish ACOTAR along with Throne of Glass. I have a lot of reads that I want to read, and also I guess the Lies and Twisted Hate. I might as well finish off the series, and after, you won't be reading more books from this year. There's just one person that's on the list I can think of, and I actually have not read a single one of her books yet. I do have like 2 of them, I believe, but I just have not read them at all, and I don't plan on reading them, and I don't plan on buying any more books from her. But it's Colleen Hoover. Yep, that's all. I'm just gonna leave it there. Something new you want to read, new genres or tropes. I don't really have new tropes that I want to read because I honestly read anything. My favorite tropes are really enemies to lovers. New genres, I guess fantasy, because Fourth Wing is literally the only fantasy book that's really got me into fantasy. I've always been like dark romance, mystery, thriller, psychological fiction. Fantasy is one of them that I want to get into like reading more, and then along with high fantasy, and then also historical fiction and mythology, I guess you could say, because I do have books like within like historical fiction and mythology and stuff. I just have not read them, and I keep trying to read them, but I keep putting them back because I'm just not that interested. And for high fantasy, I believe Brandon Sanderson is one person that writes high fantasy, which I do have some of his books right here, but I just been a little bit too intimidated to start reading it. A popular book you want to read. Onyx Storm was one of my first, which I'm currently reading, which I absolutely love. I'm on chapter 5. And then another one is Lightlark, which I have the trilogy right here, but I've heard about it for so long. I just never read it, that I want to read, along with Brandon Sanderson's books as well. Most anticipated 2025 book release, Sunrise on the Reaping, part of the Hunger Games series, coming out March 18th. Oh, another one is Rena Kent. So her new releases coming, I believe, sometime this spring. A bookish go for 2025. Finishing my TBR. Finishing series, actually finishing the book. That is my bookish goal for 2025 actually. If I'm able to get to the Kindle version, I'll read the Kindle first and then buy the physical version if I like it. I have this thing where I just buy the physical books because I love collecting physical books. A book that's been on your TBR you probably won't ever read. Colleen Hoover books. This has been on my TBR for the longest time now, and I just never read it. And I know people say that you're supposed to read this before you read Once Upon a Broken Heart, but for some reason I just want to read Once Upon a Broken Heart and not read Caraval. I don't know if I'll ever end up reading Caraval, but just know I will definitely be reading Once Upon a Broken Heart, okay? The Crave series by Tracy Wolff has been here for a hot minute, and I already collected the whole series, and then I believe I found out some things about the author who wrote this book, so that itself kind of made me not want to read it. It's just been sitting here collecting dust. That can also fall along with author that I will not be buying books from as well. And then a series you want to read this year, which I actually mentioned earlier. I want to read all of Magnolia Park's universe series along with Zodiac Academy, and then the Elsie Silver series, which is the Flawless one. I don't know what's the name of it, but I believe all the Flawless books right now, along with finishing ACOTAR, Throne of Glass, reading all of Rena Kent's books, My Fuck series. And then, like I said earlier, Devil's Night, Boys of Toman series. Oh yeah, also like Crescent City, like that trilogy as well. I do have way more series, but those are the ones that are living rent-free in my mind right now. Your Autobiography is going to 2025. Anna Hung, I absolutely love her. Dustin Tao, Rebecca Yarros, along with Rena Kent. Sherry Lapina. That's another author that I will always buy from. Karen, Holly Jackson. And then a book to show adaptation you're excited about this year. Nothing I can think of. I think they're coming out with a 4th Wing TV adaptation. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it or not, but I can't really think of any other adaptations that I'm looking forward to that are coming out. Because not only I've been seeing the casting that people are trying to say they're casting as Zayden and Violet, which to me don't look like them, but like I don't know, I don't want them to ruin the book for me. A sequel you're anticipating, Hush 2, and Hush 2 is a comic, so it's not like these novels, but I'm currently reading Hush, which I really like, and Hush 2 is supposed to come out in March, so that's a sequel that I'm anticipating this year. So bookish things you want to continue in 2025, I want to continue reading whatever the fuck I want to read, okay? Along with annotating. I absolutely love annotating. And bookish things that you're leaving 2024. I guess not finishing a book, just leaving off and waiting years to finish it. And then what to expect from this account. So what you can expect from this account is more book videos, as in reading vlogs, book hauls, just me talking about books that I'm reading, anything like that's book related really, along with like lifestyle content, vlog content, as in lifestyle, as in like eating healthy, food haul, cooking videos, working out videos, and then like vlogs along with that, and vlogs of like me going to school, studying and stuff. My channel is basically a variety channel, but my main focus is definitely books and like vlog. And how has your reading taste evolved from last year? My taste is that I'm getting into fantasy. And then booktube creators who inspire you: Larry, aka Larry Reads, Mariana, and Yana. I found them off of TikTok. Those 3 creators are actually the ones who inspire me to like make book related videos. And obviously right now this book tag video is because of Larry. Something you want to say to anyone wanting to start a bookish account: just do it. Who cares what people think? Read what you want, post what you want. Now don't go be hating on people and like judging people for reading type of books that they like to read. Okay, we don't do all of that. No, you can post where you want and support the people around you of what they like to read, because I know a lot of people don't like it when people read dark romance and all that stuff, which to me why do you care? If that book makes them happy, it makes them happy. So like, why are you hating? You know what I mean? Don't be afraid. I will say I love reading smut and I'm proud of it, okay? There's no hating around here. This is a safe space. Along with dark romance. I absolutely love dark romance. I eat that shit up. We're not gonna judge. We're not gonna hate. We're gonna support each other in what we want to read. And if you don't like it, well, that's your opinion. And if you like it, great. We can bond together. We can talk about it. Just do it. Just start to account. Don't be afraid of what people say. We can collectively be book besties, okay? I honestly just started rambling. I don't even know what I said. Those are all the questions. I'm really excited about the books that I'm gonna start reading this year. And these are also not including comics that I'm reading, because I read DC comics as in like Catwoman, Batman, and all that stuff. I did not include any of them into here besides Hush 2, because that's the only sequel that I can think of that I'm anticipating. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you, Larry, for making this book tag video. It was really fun to do. I absolutely love the questions. Questions will be posted down below in the description box. Bookish things you're leaving in 2024 is the original question that Larry had, but Mariana changed it to bookish things she wants to continue in 2025. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow me on my social media. It's down below in the description box. I'll be posting more on my Instagram and TikTok, especially TikTok at the moment. Expect more book videos coming your way and also vlogs. I will see you guys next time. Bye.